Grape's gonna pass it up to Dicey. Dicey gets it clear. PC McD drops it down to his teammate, but gets challenged for it. Check up to Mate. It's Nate, but Mate's Nate unable to get back to that one. And Mate, it's Nate, passes it to Check, and Check gets a beautiful little banger to the top, to the left corner of the goal.
Mate, it's Nate put it right behind Grape. He had no chance to get that, and then Checker just puts it away from Grape in the corner. Just a beautiful play. That's what you need to see from the Rift coming out here. They need everything.
Yeah, and they have been scrapping every single match here, trying to get any sort of inch of possession here. It seems like Minneapolis have just been constantly in their half, and they've been having to save everything that they've been thrown at them. But finally they get a goal in their favor, and they are now 1-up with a minute left, and Bomb Diggity gets a PC McD little snack, and it looks like Dice is going to pass it up. Mate's Nate on the back wall, ready for it. Mate's Nate opting not to challenge that one because he's waiting for the shot, and Bomb Diggity with a not so ideal shot. Mate's Nate can save it. Grape gets challenged. Bomb Diggity challenged as well. Dicey's going to keep possession of it, going to pass it up. No, gets checked by Check. And Check gonna try and get it out, but gets challenged for his troubles. And with 20 seconds left, it's looking like the Rift are struggling to get it out of their half here, as the onslaught of Minneapolis is just raining down on them. You know, everything's getting thrown at them, and Dicey, just like that, with 30 seconds of pressure, Dicey's gonna get the goal finally to crack open this Rift defense.
Yeah, just a little double commit on defense, but all that pressure led to that goal. You saw so much physicality from Dicey, and here we have 5 seconds, almost a goal for the Rift. They're going for a double touch.
0 seconds.
No.
PC McD keeps it up. Is it gonna drop? No, it gets bounced. And it gets a good Rift bounce there, and Check's gonna be up for it. Oh, wait a minute! Oh my goodness.
So close.
Excuse my screams, but holy, that was so close to going in. That was almost just a moment, but anyway, we're in overtime here. It's Nate getting a good challenge. He's got plenty of boosts to challenge the next one too, and that's going to be a clear from Grape as PC McD tries to clear it out, but Bomb Diggity's going to be there for it. It's Nate off the back wall. It's Nate clearing it downfield. It's Nate gets a good 50 for his teammate, who challenges Check. Going to get it mid for PC McD. PC McD is going to try to bounce it in with a good bouncer, but couldn't get it. And Check with a beautiful little touch there. I love it. I love when players are able to get that touch to where it just bounces up perfectly like that, so they can get a touch. Beautiful stuff. Anyway, but yeah, overtime, 1 minute passed so far. PC McD with possession of it. Gonna try and clear it off the back wall. Dicey's gonna be there for it. It's Nate. Tries to get it out, but gets challenged for it. Check is gonna clear it back out. Has plenty of boost left in the tank to challenge it, but he actually just fakes them, and it gets mid almost. Dicey is there for it. Grape's gonna be there for it, and doesn't get possession, but PC McD is ready for it. Bomb Diggity, a crucial clear right there. It's Nate is ready for it though. Grape with possession in the Dominus. Gets past one, but not past PC McD. Grape again with a clear. Grape's gonna follow it up. It gets challenged by It's Nate. It's an ideal 50 for It's Nate. Dicey, a bit of a scary clear here. That's gonna come down, but Dicey is there for it again. And Dicey on it again, passing it up. Check challenges. Oh, and a crucial miss there. Unfortunate miss there. But it looks like nothing bad has happened yet, but wait a minute. Oh, PC McD unable to get that. And Check has to be there. That's on target. He gets demoed for his troubles. Dicey is going to pass that out, but not ready for the pass. It's Bomb Diggity, but Bomb Diggity's going to challenge on the wall. Check going to clear it out. Trying to pass it out to somebody, but nobody's there for it. Grape is going to have to shooting on target. Mate's Nate's ready for it. Mate's Nate, a couple decent challenges. He's going to try and get this mid. And he does. PC a little bit too far forward for it, but that's okay. Happens. Bomb diggity off the wall. Oh, and a crucial miss here. And that's going to be off the back wall. And Grape is... Oh, Grape is a little too soft on that shot, but the Rift defense is just holding strong so far. We are 3 minutes in the Season 4 CLMN semifinals.
Yeah, not just the Rift defense, the Magic defense too. They are all over, or the Rift is all over, or was at least, all over the Magic's half. And Magic have something to say about that. They're trying to get some pressure on. 3 minutes in, defense are popping off right now.
Yeah, defense is the name of the game so far. Tons of shots getting put on net, getting thrown off the back wall, and people are just, you know, the level that these guys are playing at right now has been just unbelievable compared to how it, you know, CLMN has been, you know, seasons 1 through 3. Everyone is just getting so much better. Everyone's reading the ball so much better. It's just like the competition has gotten so much better. It's so much fun to see, and I love it. Just like that, Bomb Diggity gonna get a solo playoff. He gets a decent challenge. He's gonna come back mid, but Minneapolis not ready for it. Dicey opting to get demoed and try to clear it out, but it's gonna be cleared out by Riff. Mate's Nate gets a read off the sidewall. Oh, gets challenged for it though. PCMCD though, or PC McD, excuse me, is gonna be there. Mate's Nate passes it back mid. Oh, and Check was ready for it, but gets demoed. A crucial demo in that case, but that's all right. They still have plenty of pressure going. McD, Mr. PC McD, gets a decent little redirect there. And just like that, Dicey going to be back on the offense for Minneapolis. Grape gets a decent little touch. Nobody follows that. There could be a goal there, and it almost does. But Riff smart enough to deflect that. And, you know, a player like Grape, you got to respect anything that he throws at you, and that's going to potentially go off the crossbar, but it actually gets saved by, I believe, Mate's Nate. That was a beautiful save there. And there's, you know, 5 minutes into overtime, we have played a whole game of Rocket League, and the Riff, fighting for their lives in this series, are just, you know, just not cracking. Oh, and look at that, the check. Oh, check the Mate's Nate. Hold up, wait a minute. Mate's Nate to check. A beautiful little 1-2-1 action going on there. Mate's Nate gonna get the goal there. And just like that, they're back in the series.
Yeah, the passing play to find the break in the defense of Magic. What a series. We are at...
It is 3-2.
3-2.
3-2 in the series. And, you know, the Riff, they win 2 more in a row. That's it. They're going to win the series. But, you know, they still got a lot of work left to do. And, you know, Minneapolis have just the consistent pressure that they've been able to pull out throughout the series against the Riff. Honestly, it's surprising to me that the Riff haven't crumbled, and that just goes to show how good of players they are to be able to take that kind of pressure and just be able to bounce back from it. Because it seems like the ball has just been in their half throughout the entire time of the series, but yeah, the Riff are able to get just, you know, honestly, that was another example. I believe in game 2 they had a beautiful passing play like that, where they just like are on defense for like 3 minutes, and then they finally get a breakaway, and they just get this beautiful little 1-2-1 passing play going on, and it just works. And you know, if they want to take the series, they're going to need more of that, obviously. And just like that, game 6, CLMN, I believe, semifinals?
Yep, semifinals.
Yeah. Semifinals to go to grand finals. Tomorrow, yeah. So, hey, this is an important game. Every game up until, you know, Every game at this point is going to be an important game, and It's Nate trying to sneak that one in. Unable to do so. It's Nate going to get a good challenge. I believe has a little bit of boost to give it off to Check. And Check is getting read by Dicey. Dicey's going to keep possession, gets challenged by PCMCD. Bomb Diggity on the back wall. Check is there for it though. Grape off the back wall. Dicey a little bit wide on that one. But that's okay. Still have plenty of pressure going here. Grape trying to get some bumps, trying to get some demos, some boost. Keep these Rochester boys on their heels here, which may be the key to their success at this point. Get the boost, get the bumps, because the defense on Rochester has just been so resound, so stout, so good that they may need to adjust a little bit here. But as I say that, Check to PC McD almost gets a goal for their troubles, and It's Nate is going to get a nice little shot off, and just the babiest of touches from Minneapolis keeps that from going into their net. Just absolutely just a crazy series. The game 6 so far, and oh my goodness, Nate is wait a minute, It's Nate off of the sidewall and just gets a beautiful read, and Minneapolis is not ready for that one.
Nate trying to put the Riff on his back to get to the game 7, which we all want to see.
Absolutely. Hey, you guys want to see a game 7? That's what I want to hear, baby. Yeah, It's Nate, the crowd pleaser out here. It's Nate trying to get to a game 7 here. A 1-0 difference in game 6 with 3 minutes left. And just like that, the momentum, it seems, has turned into the Rift's favor. PC McD to It's Nate. It's Nate's going to get it off the crossbar. And the fourth man, the crossbar, is like, I got you, Minneapolis. And It's Nate, unfortunate to not get that one. But he's still in the game. He's still challenging the ball, getting plays off. Grape gets a good challenge by Check. Check unable to get back to that. PC McD to Bomb Diggity. Everyone's kind of fighting for the ball here, and nobody seems to have position just yet except for It's Nate. Dangerous player on the Rift side, and Dicey gonna get that out mid. Dicey passing it up, gonna try and keep possession here. Gonna try and pass it up mid. That's a decent pass mid. Nobody ready for it though. Great though. Gonna keep that possession. Shot not coming just yet, but Bomb Diggity gets challenged, and oh, just like that, Dicey is ready for the unfortunate clear by Check, who had to challenge a shot right away. But Dicey is just going to clean that one up. It's Nate unable to get back to that one. 2 minutes left in the game. It's 1-1 in the series. We have got a ball game.
Yeah, so close. These guys are playing out of their minds right now, doing everything they can.
Oh my goodness.
And I don't know if we're going to see a game 7.
I don't know either, but just a lot of time left in this game, and kickoff goals, that's just unfortunate. It happens. You just got to bounce back from that, readjust. Still plenty of time left in the game, but Minneapolis, they're like, hey, shut up, I'm trying to win this game here. I don't want to go to game 7. But right now with Riff, they have the pressure. Riff with a decent challenge. Nobody ready to get that clear, or that goal rather. Check gonna get challenged for his troubles. Grape gonna pass it out. Bomb Diggity gets a shot off, but Nate's ready for it. Nate is challenged by Dicey. Dicey gonna keep possession of it, gets plenty of boost for his troubles here. Gonna try and get a dunk off of PC McD. PC McD wise to get the ball early there. And Grape gets dealt with for his trouble, and a good pass mid, and gets challenged, and it goes off of the backboard. That was a beautiful play happening there, and more of that in the next minute, and we could potentially see it overtime here as the ball gets challenged mid. Bomb Diggity gonna clear it out and try and play for time here. Grape with possession, gonna pinch it out mid. No one ready for it. PC McD with the ball. Dicey coming in quick with a a demo, or no, excuse me, a challenge, and then Grape is there to clean up an unfortunate, rather, I don't know, rotational error of some sort, but nobody was really back for that one. People were expecting the challenge to go on the Rift side, but it wasn't.
Yeah, you just can't give Grape that much space. He's going to put it on target and in a dangerous place every time.
Yeah, no, PC McD answers the call for the Rochester Rift. It's Nate going to PC McD, and PC McD able to get there in time. Dusts the Minneapolis defense, and 30 seconds left. They are down 1 goal. Can they bring it back?
Yeah, they just got to put on the pressure. And as I say that, they're getting pressure themselves, but a whiff comes out. Checker shot on, but Dicey gets the save. Here's the passing.
What a pass. Oh, baby, you hate to see that. You wish you had that one back. But 10 seconds left here. They're on the back foot. They just need to break out here and potentially, it looks like they could potentially get this one. Keep it up here. Oh, and it stays up. It's Nate trying to get it back. Oh, and it's going to drop. And just like that, Minneapolis, the pressure was too much. They kept the pressure on the whole series, and it finally, it won them the series.
Shout out to the Rift. They played phenomenal, showing up with these passes when they looked like they were on the defense, on the defense the whole time. They were making saves, but you have your 2 LAN boys from season 3 victors going head to head, and only one of them could make it out, and it turns out Dicey and squad go on to tomorrow for that final match.
Yeah, and shout outs to the Rochester Rift. They almost brought it back. That was intense game 5, intense game 6 too. They almost brought it back, and it was, I don't know about you guys, but it was a fun series, right? It was pretty good. It was fun. But so what do we got next here?
We're going to be heading to a break. Be back in around 6 minutes, and we'll see you then for the last match of tonight.
Stay tuned.
Hello, everybody in the building. Just a quick reminder, I want to make sure that everybody is able to come back here tomorrow. So if you got these wristbands, you know, staff members, you got 2, attendees, you got 1. And make sure to keep your wristband on for tomorrow for re-entry. Do not take those off. Still need those for tomorrow. So just a quick little reminder for everybody. We're going to get started here shortly. Sit tight. It's going to be a good one. gentlemen, we are back for the final matchup of the night. Now, this is a little painful for me because every time I announce these semifinals, one of these teams sadly has to go home and get knocked out of the competition. And on stage right now, we got the St. Cloud Jets versus the Hibbing Outlaws. Again, two very, very talented teams, top of the CLMN standings throughout the season, absolutely dominating. I gotta say myself, I got beaten up by them a few times. Kinda hurt, but nonetheless, two amazing teams. And I just want to let you know before we start, if you thought today was hype, oh, I'll tell you, tomorrow, way more people, way more fun, way more energy. Tomorrow's going to be absolutely insane. If you are home right now watching, you missed out on today, come over here tomorrow. You're not going to want to miss this. And if you're here, come back with twice the energy. It's going to be absolutely insane. We got grand finals to go. We got fun games. We got good vibes. And just overall, a beautiful community. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to both Grape and Ryu to cast this match. Again, best of 7. Loser of this is knocked out. So let's make some noise.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the second and final CLMN semifinals of today. We've got the #1 seed in the regular season, the Hibbing Outlaws, who are 16-0 with their starting lineup. They're trying to pull a Rift Part 2 here, but the Jets, after their recent addition before the trade line of Jason Wolf, have looked like a top contender as well. This is basically the #1 team from the regular season going up against the #2 team in the regular season, the top 2 seeds, Ryu. This is going to be a close one.
Oh yeah, I'm so excited for this. This is probably the most hype match of the night, in my opinion. I mean, I might be a Jason Wolf, Caesar, Elephant fanboy, Popo fanboy, Slip fanboy, and Prussia fanboy. I like them all. They're all so cool, all so good at this game. I'm excited, and I think we're ready to get into it. Let's go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get some hype for the final CLMN semifinal of the day. One of these teams is going to be heading on to tomorrow. One of these teams is going home. Which will it be? We're going to have to find out. Caesar going to 50 this one in his own corner. Popo off the sidewall. Elephant going to touch that one forward. Slip is going to get a crucial demo onto Caesar. Prussia setting up that midfield pass. Popo's there! Saved by Jason Wolf. He's going to play that one out to Caesar. A little bit of, as you could say, miscommunication from St. Cloud, but they get it figured out. Slip. Free ball is going to pop this one to himself. It's going to bounce off the ceiling. Tough luck for him, but shot from Popo. No one there for St. Cloud to defend. And Hibbing is going to go up immediately there. He shoots it low. Caesar there on the backboard. Cannot spike down in time to get it. And Hibbing takes the lead with 4 minutes to go.
Yeah, we saw the fake from Slip giving Popo the time to put her down bottom for the first goal of the series.
Now Prussia. It's a nice 50 over. Elephant's there to cut it off. Slip. We'll wait for this bounce. Awesome touch from Jason Wolf. He's going to go for the 50 as well. Caesar loses that one to the midfield. Popo's there to the backboard. It's awkward. Shot from Prussia. And that one's going to go in. Hibbing up by 2.
Just so much pressure coming out from the Hibbing Outlaws right off the... Wait, did I say Outlaws? They are the Outlaws. Yeah, of course they're the Outlaws.
Yeah.
What am I talking about? Yeah, so much pressure coming out from them. The passing plays and...
Just immediately straight 2 goals from Hibbing. Take them onto the top. You know, one of their players came over to me and he said they were feeling good today. Already up by 2. Off the backboard. Slip. No boost. Popo. We collect that one in the corner. Jason Wolf loses it to pass mid. Prussia not ready for it. Another back pass though to Slip. Elephant forward looking for Jason Wolf. Caught in the rotation. Prussia. Gonna 50 this one mid. change of direction at very high speed. Caesar's ready for it. Caesar runs out of boost. Elephant is gonna play this one to the side. Takes a generous bounce for them. Jason Wolf to send that one forward. Papo gonna get a touch out there. Prussia, he's gonna miss. Elephant to the backboard. Quick save from Slip. He's gonna follow this one up. It's going straight in. Prussia, they get the save, but it's a little bit of a double commit. Elephant out trying to control this one. Can't get around it again. Caesar gonna play this one over. Prussia's there to challenge. Makes it hard for Jason Wolf. He misses. Papo getting it under Jason Wolf. Caesar. The backboard slip off the sidewall. Is anyone there for Hibbing? No. Elephant to bang that one back. Half the game gone. Caesar shot in the front post. He's gonna go up. They're gonna cut the deficit to only one goal.
Yeah, and Caesar just takes advantage of Prussia's missed touch off the backboard, and they're back 1 goal game with 2 minutes and 27 seconds left, and a quick kickoff that goes in favor of the Jets. Could put the Hibbing Outlaws in the
There's a
back.
shot chance for Elephant. Saved by slipping another one. Goal line stop from the defensive mastermind himself. He's got 0 boost. He's gonna get that decent 50 there to make Elephant there going for that one. Jason Wolf gonna take this one off the wall. He's looking for his flip on the ceiling. He gets it under 1. Elephant there looking for the bump. Pass off from Jason Wolf. Slip. Able to put one out. He's got the midfield support, but an own goal from Jason Wolf. Absolute.
Unfortunate. Just flipping back on the near side, on the ball side, and just goes right into it. Nobody's ready for it.
And that is not what you want to happen at a LAN. You got within 1 and a tragic mistake. But it's only game 1 in this best of 7. Jason Wolf playing it over the defender and his teammate. Caesar gonna collect this one. Looking for that pass down. Jason Wolf, he gets 2 to bite. Double commit from Hibbing. It's going back mid. Elephant there. Jason Wolf playing this one slow. Looks like he has 0 boost. Slip has a lot of boost. He's looking for the bumps. 2 playful commit. Pass out. And it's good for the third man still. Jason gets a really nice touch there to keep up the pressure. Prussia, the pass over, no one there. They're just putting pressure here on St. Cloud, and it's working. They are very low on boost. And double commit. Slip gets the 50 mid. No one there for Hibbing, though. Elephant gonna control this one. He's looking for the pass out mid in the corner. This one's played off on the ceiling. Papo gets a touch forward. Caesar over to Elephant. He's got a lot of boost to work with. Gonna play it, try to play it under the defender. A tough bounce. Prussia pass to Slip. It's off the ceiling. And Caesar with a nice touch just to relieve some of the pressure they've been getting him. Papo with a nice double there. 20 seconds left. St. Cloud needs a goal or else they will not be winning this game 1. And they've only got 10 seconds left to score 2. Papo quick shot to the front post. And Hibbing go up top 4-1 in game 1.
That looks like it will do it for the game 1. 10 seconds, it's possible, but very unlikely. Just all the pressure with all these passes coming from Hibbing, it's really putting the Jets on their back foot. And what do we need to see for them coming game 2?
Yeah, and at this point you kind of just want to reset that mental, make sure that you go into the next game with exactly how you came into this first one. Nothing changes, and keep the positive vibes, and it could bring you back in this series. Exactly the same amount of shots for both teams, just Outlaws not outshooting them, tied for shooting, and them executing those passing plays. 3 out of the 4 goals were assisted, and Elephant with the assist onto Caesar. So game 1 looking heavily in the Outlaws' favor.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the Jets coming out in this one. I feel like they're gonna bring up the heat a little bit more, and maybe go for some bumps and demos, like I know Elephant to, put into his rotations just smoothly. Caesar too. He's a little bit silent on the aggressive bumps, but these outlaws, they're dangerous. They're making it hard to rotate into those bumps, and I don't know. Hope gets quite spicy.
Yeah, and for the Outlaws, they can be such a physical team as I think we have to restart the lobby, or no, they're back already. Must have been a glitch on our side, but we are in to game number 2. Hibbing already up by 1, and with the physicality and those demos can really pay out. Just being there too, making the defender make a move to try to dodge your demo in the end can result in enough space that you need to, capitalize on that goal. Papo off the backboard. Turned back into the play by Slip. Caesar getting physical, not letting Slip go back for that challenge. Papo gonna take this one off the sidewall. Gonna 50 it low. Slip is there. The last the two teams met, it was a game 5 in the CLMN group stage online, and Hibbing won in game 5 3-2. So results have shown in the past that these teams are very neck and neck, but Hibbing coming out on top early. Slip pass over to Prussia. Papo big clear. Elephant there. Runs out of boost though, but can Caesar doink it? He gets it over 1. Prussia is able to get a touch forward. Papo gonna let Jason Wolf use all that boost. He flicks it over 1. Elephant last man there. Can they capitalize? Jason Wolf gets back in time for the save from Slip. Papo. Big challenge. Elephant looking for that outlet pass. Just the clear. Caesar getting that demo on the Prussia. Jason Wolf, a slight touch over, but it's going to benefit Slip even more. Caesar, he's able to get the save though. Jason Wolf playing this one to Elephant. A little bit of team bumpage, but able to get it sorted out very quickly. Caesar looking for some exit demos, doesn't find any. Elephant, 50, goes out to the midfield. Caesar just going to leave that one, make that first man go. Jason Wolf, 50, gets the double commit to go. Slip a pinch! Elephant has got to react in time, but he accidentally pinches it off the wall himself as well. Papo, leave that one for Slip. Shot wide, and Elephant's going to take this one as he goes up to the ceiling, trying to hit his team mid. First one there is Caesar. He pops over 1. Elephant, he's only got 17 boost. Goes for the fake. He's going to end up missing that opportunity. He only had 17 boost. Prussia, 1v1 situation. He gets it over the last defender. A 2v1 from Prussia is going to get the lead for the Hibbing Outlaws in game 2.
Man, you got Prussia, you got Caesar, you got Jason in front. He gets it back. 2 of them, a 2v1 dribble at LAN, game 2, to put them up 1 goal at half.
Yeah, and there's still so much time left on the clock for an opportunity. Caesar shot bar down! And they retaliate immediately from the pass from Elephant, forcing that touch out from Prussia. And bar down, unsavable for Papo. And what a way to bring it back.
Yeah, less than 10 seconds, tie game again.
Prussia. We'll leave that one in the corner. Gets Caesar to jump there. He's still able to get a touch, but it's not going to benefit them. Papo is up for the shot. It's going to bounce off the ground. Elephant's going to get the save. A pinch downfield. Slip. Going to lose that one to Elephant. Looking for his flip. Jason Wolf to the corner. Takes a bounce that Slip and Prussia were anticipating. Gets the 50 into the midfield. Elephant's up there quick. He's able to get a touch over to the corner. Caesar looking for the demos. He got it. Jason Wolf is going to get beat out by Slip. And they've got a decent amount of boost control right now. They just have to break through that Hibbing defense. Elephant looking for a demo there. Jason Wolf off the sidewall. No boost for him. Slip pass over to Papo. Elephant. Slip's going to read that one. Maybe looking for a pass, but Elephant stays on top of it. And he's not going to have another touch. Prussia's there. Jason Wolf gets the save. Papo gonna get one touch. It's not gonna fool Caesar though. Prussia gonna let Jason Wolf touch that. Gets the 50, but Elephant's gonna come out on top. Jason Wolf, Caesar, excuse me. Jason Wolf taking this one now into the corner. 1 minute remaining in game number 2. Bit awkward there on the goal line for St. Cloud, but as well as for Hibbing on who was going to take that shot. But in the end, nobody shot it, and both teams panicking at the same time, not really benefiting one. Slips there, and he's going to put that one in off the backboard. 40 seconds left. A great touch from Papo, and Slip outspeeds everyone, and with 40 seconds left, Hibbing take the lead back.
Oh, so clutch from Papo, passing it out to Slip there. And Slip doesn't miss those. He's going to pop it right in. Wait a second.
A close kickoff opportunity. We've seen a couple of those. Elephant looking for the solo play. Doesn't get another touch, and Papo's able to read that. Caesar shot going to be saved by Papo. Jason Wolf going to leave this one. Prussia reacts quickly in time. Papo off the backboard. Caesar's quick to it. He's able to get a touch, though. Elephant, a pass back to Jason Wolf. A big clear. Caesar just going to be there so that Hibbing waits to make sure they have the touch over him. Jason Wolf going to lose that one to Papo. Time ticking down. 5 seconds left. Hibbing could be going up in game 2 and a bump to Prussia. Hibbing are going to take game 2 and go up 2-0 in the series.
What a performance from Hibbing again. Just coming out strong, giving the passes, you know, getting the last goal at the end to make sure that they still have the pressure on for the next game. And they're up 2-0 in the series.
Yeah, and that bump's so crucial. He can't do anything. Oh, a 0-second goal? It's going to drop. Game 2 goes to the Outlaws, but their physicality leaves it so wide open to shoot. You just got to execute the play, and they are so good at doing that. You look at their shots, 12-8. It looks like Outlaws get a little bit more in this one. 2 of their 3 goals, assists, and same result as last time. Caesar getting the goal, and Elephant assisted. So Hibbing has definitely got the edge right now. They've got the physicality. The Jets, they're looking to counter it, or else they'll be at match point if they lose this next one.
Right. You saw a little bit of life from the Jets early on with the response after the first goal, but they just couldn't keep up that physicality or keep up that speed that they're known to have against this crazy Hibbing team. I think, I don't know. Just play fast, guys. Come on. You can do it.
Yeah, both these teams have the potential to beat each other. It's happened in the past, and however, the Jets have never beat Hibbing so far this season. However, heading into game number 2, this is a crucial win here for St. Cloud, or else their playoffs or their season will be on the line. I mean, it already is, but it'll come down to a reverse sweep, which is very unlikely. Papo outplaying a defender. Slip. Yeah. Slip. Putting that one. Papo. Elephant's there. It's open. And he's going to score first. St. Cloud on top. Look at the pass mid from Papo. Oh, wait. No. Wrong teams. Excuse me. Tries to get that initial clear, but it goes to the ceiling. Not a place where you want it to go. You want it to just go straight. Maybe touch the ceiling just a tad bit. Slip off the kickoff. Cannot get that one, but a rushed clear from Hibbing is going to lead St. Cloud to a 1-goal lead where they desperately need it. Slip. Going to get the 50 there. Papo gonna leave this one for oncoming Prussia. Prussia over to Slip. It's gonna be off the sidewall. Papo, and it beat out there by a double commit. Jason Wolf, he's gonna be there, goes for the flip, he gets the dunk. Papo and Slip commit for that one. They get a decent clear. Caesar gonna be playing that one back in. Elephant and Jason Wolf up for that, throwing some close shot to the front post there. Just being there for that initial fake might get that first man to commit, but that shot just off the front post. And they're not able to capitalize. Jason Wolf 50 mid. Papo gonna play that one over. Elephant and cut off by Slip trying to find Papo. Prussia. And it beat to the midfield. Papo no boost. Jason Wolf looked to kind of collect this one or leave it for a teammate. He decides to leave it for Caesar. He's got a lot more boost. Elephant misreading that possible bounce on the ceiling. And a 50 to the midfield. Caesar almost gets the bump, but Slip is able to avoid it. Elephant, bump opportunity or some sort of doomsy dish there, but it's going to be denied by Papo. Slip. Quick touch, Elephant there to bang it. Caesar, a shot on target. Papo has to get back to it. He does. Jason Wolf off the sidewall. Prussia, a touch forward. Elephant to keep it in. He's there again. Quick shot. Saved by Slip. Caesar. Gonna be saved by Jason Wolf there. Prussia. The pass mid. Papo's there! And Hibbig's gonna equalize with 2 minutes left. What a play from the Outlaws. Just utilizes that time. Papo is absolutely, I mean, they're all positioned really well. Simple passing play, beautifully executed. It's gonna work the majority of the time. Jason Wolf. He's looking to control, but it takes a weird bounce, so he kind of has to just give it to the corner. Elephant, pinch out Slip, trying to control this one. His touch is weak. Papo, the clear over Caesar to the midfield. Nobody there, but it's gonna give Slip a free ball. Slip to Papo. It is gonna be off the mark. He did not have much boost. Elephant clearing the way for St. Cloud. Slip. He's able to slip right through the two defenders to get to that one. Prussia shot. It's barred down. It's on the goal line. What a save from Jason Wolf.
Here you go.
Papo gonna play that one out. Prussia.
Yeah, this
Slip. He's super fast. He's gonna try to play the 50 low. Jason Wolf leaving that for Elephant. Much closer game than we had in game one.
live right now?
Similar
It's
one to
live.
game two. Minute left, 1-1. Hibbing, pass mid. Papo gets the 50. Papo harassing Jason Wolf, trying to get a bump there. This might just be in the top left corner. It is. Jason Wolf with a big clear. Plus rep on the goal explosion too. Jason Wolf just gets that 50 in that exit demo. I didn't catch who it was, but St. Cloud, that leaves the net wide open, and they're gonna take the lead with 50 seconds left. Jason Wolf. Play the slow game, 50 Prussia. Nice demo from Jason Wolf, opening up the field a little bit. Papo gets a big clear though. Caesar to the ceiling. Jason Wolf's gonna touch that one forward. Papo is there, but a quick block from Jason Wolf. Elephant covering to get back to that one, gets the 50. Slip towards the backboard, nobody there for Hibbing. And St. Cloud had a free ball there, but they are very low. Boost! Slip is gonna tie it up with just 13 seconds left. The no boost misses from St. Cloud. Come out here, I guess it was a misread. And Slip just puts that one in, and for St. Cloud, they had that one goal lead with 50 seconds left, but they let it go with 10 seconds left. Papo off the backboard. Elephant Rushes to get a touch. Jason Wolf to set it forward. Prussia adjusting to this one. Jason Wolf off the backboard. 0-second shot is going to be missed by Caesar, but we have overtime in game 3. And this is a huge victory if you're St. Cloud. You want to be able to go into that Cushing knowing that you do not have to win every single game after this one to win the whole thing. You don't want to have a reverse sweep, so a lot of pressure on them to get this win. Elephant pass, but Jason Wolf is posted, and they get the win they needed, and they minimize the score just by a deficit of 1 game, 2-1. So the Jets retaliate in game number 3, and they're able to get that first game victory. And heading into this next one, you know, the Jets barely escaped that one and had to be an overtime post in goal, but that's what it's gonna have to take for the Jets to get past this Hibbing Outlaw team. They are number 1 for a reason. And as we get into game number 4, Jets still have that opportunity to equalize the series, or if Hibbing wins this one, they will only have to win 1 more. They'll be at match point. And, yep. The Jets coming off of a strong victory, a much needed one, so the reverse sweep would not be possible. As we head into game number 4, slip. Gonna play that one over, a miss from Jason Wolf. Elephant connects with Caesar there for a booming clear. Papo over to Prussia. Is there no power on it? Jason Wolf, what a save as he goes for the wave dash, and he's able to catch up to it in the nick of time. Just in the nick of time. I mean, barely off the post there. Caesar, if he beats Slip there, got a little crevice that could have shot at. Elephant and Papo gonna trade demos. Prussia over to that wall, maybe looking for Slip, but he decides to go back for boost. Papo, solo play opportunity, an outplay defender. He gets bumped towards the corner. Slip looking for the double, he misses it. Elephant able to get the clear. Papo sending that one over to the right side. Caesar, the pass mid to Jason Wolf. It's off the backboard. Caesar's there, and he's gonna score. With just a minute gone, St. Cloud on top immediately. What a pass from the backboard. Elephant getting in front of Prussia, so he can't really make a play on the ball, and if he does, he's gonna get blocked by Elephant. Well executed physical play there, but another kickoff goal, but Elephant barely gets bumped. Now Slip, he's got almost a wide open net. It's off the crossbar, and it's saved. I don't know how it gets any closer to that. He outplayed the defender, but somehow, some way, they were able to get the save. And that could have been huge for Hibbing. They would have been able to equalize here, but a nice back pass to Papo. He's gonna get the 50. Jason Wolf, a little bit of time here. Gonna get challenged by Prussia immediately. Slip, trying to back pass this one to Papo. He's gonna lose it. Jason Wolf, he is gonna be there. He's gonna go for the double, it's open, and Elephant is gonna capitalize, and they go up 2-0. Just 2 minutes in, and this has been the biggest lead we've seen from St. Cloud throughout this whole series, and out of all the times it could happen, it's got to be now. Trying to get back into the series, only down by 1 game. Jason Wolf faking it, but he's leaving it up for Slip. He's got 0 boost, but he gets it past him. Elephant, a touch forward. Prussia trying to approach that one, but Elephant's going to get one. Slip, it's behind him. It's open, and Hibbing makes a crucial mistake there, and St. Cloud is going to take that one as, that's just barely behind him, and somehow it squeaks past Slip. 3 minutes left, though. That's the thing. If you go up this early, There's still 3 full minutes of gameplay happening. Jason Wolf off the sidewall, but they definitely want to ride this momentum going into the rest of the series because it's the biggest lead they've ever had. 3-0. Slip to the backboard, and it gets to the post. Caesar trying to take that one, but he's not going to land on the wall. Prussia to the backboard. Jason Wolf makes a save. He's going to follow it up for the 50. Gets the flip. He's not going to leave it. Eventually gets out of Elephant's way, and he's able to get a touch. Jason Wolf, again, no boost. Just challenging them in a lot. He's in the corner for a long period of time. Caesar, nice back pass there to the wall. Jason Wolf, saved by Papo. Jason Wolf there to cut him off. Prussia has the read. Low boost. Jason Wolf try to put that one mid, but Papo just sends that one over to the corner. Caesar gonna play this one past the defender. He's looking for the pass mid. Jason Wolf shot! Saved by Slip. Elephant looking for the pass mid. Jason Wolf gets blocked by Papo. Caesar gets 2 to commit there. Slip last back. Caesar gonna try to follow it. He gets a touch past Slip, but gonna do a little bit of body blocking there as Papo's gonna miss that one. Jason Wolf, Caesar's up. He's able to get that one to the corner. That's sent away by Hibbing. They don't have anybody there to capitalize on it. They're just waiting for the clear. Papo, a really good pass out, but Jason Wolf is there. Slip, gonna beat one, but Elephant's there. His shot to the right. Papo gonna take this one out. Jason Wolf, 50 on his own teammate and the defender, is gonna go back. Prussia looking for the pass mid. Caesar, it's a crucial touch there. Jason Wolf is able to get in front of that one. Papo, the back, he's able to get it past the defender. A good pass from Prussia. Papo's gonna leave it though, and Elephant's gonna have a free ball, but a quick challenge. Papo gonna get demoed by Jason Wolf. Elephant, low boost here. Somehow gets a 50. That mid boost is free, but Papo's gonna take it. Prussia looking for the pass mid. Slip's ready for it. Is he fast enough? No, they both miss. The defender reading Slip's fast touch. In the end, Hibbing maintains their pressure, and with a pass like that, Caesar has to turn around. Prussia's there. They get it past him. Papo not committing his third, but he gets a bad touch, and Jason Wolf gets the demo, but not the open net, and they needed to score. There are only 10 seconds left. Caesar past the defender, and Jason Wolf is gonna score with just 8 seconds left, pretty much securing this game for victory, and they're gonna tie up 2-2 in the series. We are bound for an awesome series. 8 seconds left. Got to get that kickoff. You know, same for Hibbing here. That mental might not be a mental thing. It might just be some mistakes, but got to keep that positive. They probably have some of the best dedicated, positive players in the league out of any team. We're going to have to see if they can turn this one around, as Jets back-to-back wins, but Outlaws, they had the first 2. Jason Wolf, some really clutch saves and some nice backboard usage from the Jets, holding the Outlaws scoreless in Game 4. Whoever wins this one will be guaranteed match point in Game 6. Outlaws taking a little bit of a break here, you know, regrouping after a 4-0 loss. Smart to do so, you know. Some players, they just want to go immediately into the next one. You know, your series on the line, strategize to the max, make sure you get those problems fixed, whatever they are. Both teams fighting to get to the finals. It is tied up 2-2. Jets and the Outlaws, we are on to Game 5. And St. Cloud, coming off of 2 back-to-back victories, got all the momentum right now, you would think, but with that timeout, a little break from Hibbing, see if they can regroup themselves. Caesar landing on that one, slip, a touch up. It might just fall, but Elephant's gonna get there in time. Jason Wolf looking to cut off pressure, he does. Papo gonna send that one forward. Elephant, let's play that one over. They cannot get the pass off, but they bait out slip. So in the end, they get something. A 50 that goes off the ceiling and down. Slip collecting that boost, goes for the solo play, gets it over one. And a nice 50 in the corner. Papo should be there. It might bounce generously mid. It's a risky commit though. Prussia barely gets back to that one. 4 minutes gone. Nobody has scored yet. Slip. Looks like he's got really nobody to support him mid. There's Papo. Gets the bump. Prussia there. Slip's turning. Jason Wolf hits it over him. This could be bad for Hibbing, but Papo backs him up super quickly. Jason Wolf with some nice interference there to mess up Hibbing. Caesar off the backboard. Papo touch into the corner. Elephant, they get the demo, but Slip is left alive. Awkward spawn, but Prussia's able to get that boost, but he's gonna get beat by Caesar. It's bouncing up mid. Papo only now 0 pretty much. Slip looking for that clear. Caesar to the backboard. Prussia trying to control this one. Awkward rule 1 in the net is broken. And Papo tries to get in front of it, but it actually fakes the first shot. Prussia's able to get back to that one, and that was so dangerous for Hibbing. That first man from St. Cloud just a little bit too antsy to commit there. That fake ended up getting Jason Wolf there and saved them a goal. And that gave enough time for Prussia to get back. Prussia is there, and he's gonna get the first goal of game 5. And another awkward ceiling touch pass that's happened from the opposite team to their opponents 2 times during this series. It's not what you want to see, but you got to rise up above those mistakes and play through. Caesar to the backboard. Papo's there. Elephant looking for a follow-up. It's going to go straight down. Gets a touch out. Nice 50 from Caesar. Prussia's there to clear. Jason Wolf gonna adjust himself there. He gets it over one, but the bump. Elephant there to cut him off too. Prussia's there. Can they get the bump? Prussia, a really good touch there. Elephant has to, actually gonna leave that one for Jason Wolf. They're looking for the midfield pass. Gets the flip reset. Chasing the defender. Caesar, double touch. Doesn't go. Elephant 50 is gonna be just off St. Cloud. Oh, but the pitch from Papo isn't going in. Caesar is able to get back just in time. A roller coaster of emotions and events from each team. This is why this is so close. Caesar gets the 50 there. Elephant gonna turn. Look for a 50. Doesn't get the block though. Papo gonna opt out of that one. Prussia gets bumped though, so that pass mid or shot attempt will not go through. Papo. He's gonna play that one forward. Hibbing. I guess Elephant. Why did I say Hibbing? Prussia to Papo. It's off the backboard. Jason Wolf's awkward. Where's the shot? Off the post. Slip. Not able to find the back of the net. Jason Wolf gonna get the 50, and he wins it pretty dominantly. Elephant gonna lose that one. Papo a back pass. They're gonna try to set up a team play here, likely. Prussia gets the flip reset. Slip. We had him in the outlet, but just rotated out there and played it safe for the solo play. As Jason Wolf got that save. Caesar. Decent 50 into the corner. Elephant a touch out. Papo is going to be there. A little bit of time for Slip here, and he gets a decent clear. But Elephant, or Jason Wolf, is going to be there, but he's got no boost. Elephant, a touch out. But what a dunk from Prussia! And Papo is able to put that one in. I don't know how you get this dunk, Prussia, but somehow he gets it. And Papo's ready for it. It goes off the crossbar. And he pinches that one in. Hibbing up by 2 with just 40 seconds left. But a nice kickoff from St. Cloud. Immediately denied by Papo, though. Elephant They are playing the clear game. Let me tell you, they do not want to give up a goal, but if you're St. Cloud, you got to spice some things up here in this game too. Pass mid, possible shot too, but he already had positioned himself for the pass, so he couldn't really put it on target. A chance there for St. Cloud, but they do not capitalize on it. Only 10 seconds left. They still have a chance here. Elephant gets a decent touch. They miss. Caesar's there, and with 6 seconds left, this game is not over. Slip. Gets that touchdown, but Elephant's just there for the read, and I think either Papa or Prussia rushing in there to commit for the ball ends up bumping his teammate and judges that shot way too fast. All St. Cloud need to do is the goal. They get the bump off kickoff. It's only 1 second left. It has to drop. Jason Wolf is going to keep that one up, but they cannot keep it up. Hibbing will go to game 6 at match point, one away from the CLMN Grand Finals. The Jets, again, equivalent shots. What is it, 7-7? And that dunk, that one touch from Prussia to dunk, the Jets defender just worked so perfectly. You don't see that. You only see that stuff at LAN. I mean, that's an incredible play, and for Papu to be there ready for it. I mean, he had the whole team beat on the Jets. He knew what was happening before the ball went down. He had that read so fast, puts that one into the back of the net. All the momentum is for the Outlaws, but the Jets, unlike game 1, they've been able to keep these pretty much to 1-goal games after coming off that two game streak. They lose by 1 goal here in game 5, and the Hibbing Outlaws are 1 win away from the grand finals. The Jets, they're gonna have to win twice in a row to get there. It's happened before, and it's totally possible here. But here we go. Game 6. This could be the end of the road for St. Cloud, or will it be a game 7? It's all going to come up to this. Jason Wolf gets the 50 there. Goes for another 50. Papo, pass down, but they bump Prussia. They bump that outlet, not allowing him to shoot. Jason Wolf to the backboard. One's going to miss. The shot not there, though. Jason Wolf going to try to slow it down. Gets it over Papo. Avoids the demo, too. Gets a decent 50 there, Caesar. Gonna play that one to the middle, but Papo's gonna be there. A lot of boost to work with. Elephant misses at the midfield. Papo, 50's gonna go over Slip. He's gotta race Jason Wolf to this one. Jason Wolf gets the better of it. Caesar to put that one in mid, but St. Cloud does not want to overcommit. Elephant staying back. Slip towards the backboard. It's down. Caesar is going to be there to collect it. Elephant playing that one super fast off the wall, gets it mid. Jason Wolf is there, but he runs into his teammate in the middle of the air, and an opportunity that could have ended up being a close shot or pass in the end. Elephant to Caesar, but Prussia gonna collect this one. He plays it over one. What a flick. Gets the 50 mid. Papo gets the 50. Jason Wolf is gonna bang this one downfield. Doesn't want any of it on his side. Caesar, the 50, but it's gonna go out to Papo. He's gonna try to control it. Wins the 50. Still on top of the ball. He gets the 50. Elephant cutting in front to get that boost and the ball. Pass over to Caesar. He's gonna miss that one though. Prussia hit that one away. Low boost. Nice pass. If they get the pinch they want. Caesar off the ceiling. Papo misses a demo. Prussia last back. He's gonna go for the solo play. He's going to the ground. A team bump, but Elephant stays composed and he gets the save. And he gets another one too to outplay Papo. Prussia gonna play that one off the corner, waiting for that bounce to happen. He outplays one, but a crucial bump from Jason Wolf. Elephant 50. Caesar is gonna bang that one off the side. Papo to send that one forward. A demo from Caesar. This could be bad. It's an open net. And Caesar is going to put that one in. And St. Cloud Jets, they'll go up first in game 6. Just a crucial demo. And that backboard pass from Jason Wolf just barely getting over Slip. It comes down to the millimeters. And it's paid off for St. Cloud. Caesar going for the flip reset. Gonna get denied by Slip. Hibbing in their own half here. Elephants kind of just being there to get the multiple 50s. Waits that boost too. Papo able to get the mid boost though. Caesar play that one out. Slip trying to pass mid. Caesar just trying to get there. In the end, they lose the 50, and that could be a tough read, but Elephant reads that well. Prussia looking for the demo onto Jason Wolf. Cut off that midfield presence. Elephant. Play that one forward. Jason Wolf, he's got Slip to deal with. He's gonna put it mid, and it is just too slow. Prussia is gonna be there. Elephant and Caesar backing off of this one. They end up figuring out what they want to do. Elephant gets the 50 there. Papo controlled. Jason Wolf's gonna miss. Caesar, a 50 down. Slip gonna take this one up the wall, but he can't get back to it. Elephant towards Jason Wolf. Tough bounce for Papo. He's gonna miss. If they beat Slip, it's a chance still. Caesar saved by Prussia. Oh, but the follow from Elephant is not there. Jason Wolf to put it back in. Slip has his flip, I believe. But what a controlled, high pressure situation for Hibbing to get them out of that one. Slip. I'm gonna play that one forward. Papo to Prussia. They have a little bit of an opening. Oh, but it's gonna bounce off of his teammate. Slip gets a miss in the midfield. Prussia not going for that full boost. Jason Wolf's gonna grab it. This could be good for St. Cloud. They don't want to overextend here. 40 seconds left. Elephant. Fake challenge that one. He's just gonna rotate out, play it safe. A miss. 30 seconds left. Pass mid. Saved by Papo. Put that one across. Slip is there. Hibbing. Bit worried right now. 20 seconds left. They need a goal or else they'll have to have the first game 7 we have had, or actually the second game 7. But Slip needs a goal! Hibbing needs a goal. I was not ready for that. 5 seconds left. Papo to Slip, the Prussia, the whole team. I'm lost for words. But what a team play from Hibbing to keep them in it with 5 seconds left. The kickoff doesn't go in their favor, but Papo is gonna be there. It's gonna drop. We have overtime in game number 6. Hibbing could win it here. They could move on to the grand finals with 1 goal. But St. Cloud, they could keep this alive. They could go to game 7 and have a chance to win it themselves. Caesar, clear. It's over Papo. He still gets a touch though. Hard read for Prussia. Jason Wolf gonna be there. Prussia, Slip had to adjust to that one. 50 is there. Prussia, solo play. He gets it over him. Jason Wolf gets the save. Elephant is gonna be there, but Jason Wolf's ready for it. Goes for the double. He's got it. Another one. He doesn't. Oh! But a miscommunication from Hibbing. Or a miss there from Hibbing on the goal line. Takes this series to game 7. Just an unfortunate ending there for Hibbing, but on the other side of things, the Jets have just made this a series. We're going to game 7. And man, oh man, this is going to be one heck of a match. I can already tell you that. We've had 1-goal games since the last 2. All that needs to happen all that's going to happen is one team is going to come on top. Which team is it going to be? St. Cloud Jets. They've had some roster changes. They had a roster change around the middle of the season. They've been able to adapt with it. Hibbing's gone with the same roster the whole season. Let's see if it's going to pay out here in the most clutch game 7. And here we go. One more game to decide who from CLMN is going to move on to the grand finals. Prussia getting the demo onto Elephant. A physicality from St. Cloud. He's from Hibbing. Immediately Prussia's there. Gets blocked by Jason Wolf. Slip. Gonna 50 that one up. Papo gonna get beat by Elephant. He's gonna rush to get that one back. Caesar off the sidewall, goes for the double. Elephant's there! And with 30 seconds gone, St. Cloud strikes first. Prussia misreading that bounce there. And Slip not able to react to Elephant's touch in time. And St. Cloud, they will gladly take that 1-goal lead. Elephant. The backside, Papo. Ooh, a demo from Elephant there, but Slip is able to get the bump. Or the Elephant's gonna get the demo. Caesar, another one onto Slip. Jason Wolf. Gonna try to pass that one over to Elephant. He's got a decent amount of boost. Tries to play it back mid. Jason Wolf off the backboard. Caesar off the backboard once again. Papo is gonna be there to shut them down. Papo gonna get beat to that challenge. Slip has to readjust. An opportunity here for Jason Wolf. It's off. Elephant's there. Saved by Prussia. And he's gonna get the mid boost. And a shot. Elephant there though. He's gonna take this one into the corner. In fact, Hibbing does have the LAN experience, does have more LAN experience than this St. Cloud team in terms of Minnesota LANs. Jason Wolf. Gonna wait for the bounce, wait for Caesar. Slip's able to get the save, no one there for St. Cloud though. And a commit from Elephant. Slip, low boost, gets a really good 50 mid. Caesar gets the touch out. Elephant there, Papo. Gonna get a touch to the left side. Slip's able to play it there. Prussia waiting for the bang. He's gonna go for the solo play. Prussia to the backboard. Papo there! And they tie it up with only 3 minutes remaining here as that rolled down so perfectly. Papo knew it the whole time. Another roll down off of that backboard. And he's always been there for the goal. It's been executed really well on those roll downs. Papo off the ceiling, and he's gonna get it in with 2:47 left. He shoots it immediately, and that's usually unexpected from a lot of ceiling shot attempts. And he goes low really fast, and it goes under the defender. The whole St. Cloud team, nice shotting that one, was indeed a beautiful shot. But now they're down by 1. Elephant misses. Caesar got to get back to that one. No boost for him though. Jason Wolf off the sidewall gets 2. Slip. He's got the flip. Or he did not get it. Trying to go for it again. St. Cloud. A big mistake there as Elephant front flip there. Jason Wolf trying to recover in time. The shot just went low. A slow roller. Half the game remaining though. St. Cloud not out of it yet. But Hibbing, they're half a game remaining from the grand finals. A kickoff goal. Kickoff opportunity, I should say, in the possibilities right now. Caesar gonna bang that one down. Papo is gonna be there. Elephant gonna get a nice 50 out. Elephant's just gonna land immediately right there, put some pressure on it. That takes a nice bounce. This is gonna be bad. The demo Slip is able to get there for the save. Another bump. This is where they thrive. The physicality, it almost working, but Slip able to stay behind this one. Elephant with a good 50. Papo only 0 boost now. to the backboard. Caesar's there, and he's gonna be able to get this one in. 1:46 remaining. They're only down by 1 goal. And a beautiful passing play off the backboard. He was up, trusting that that would go mid. Full confidence in their teammates. And with 1:46 remaining, St. Cloud have more than enough time to tie up this game, but can Hibbing close this one out 3-2 in this game 7. Papo, take this one. It's gonna pinch out. Elephant is gonna be there. Looks for the pass. Slip is gonna read that one. Jason Wolf, no boost, but Papo's gonna be there. That's gonna be a decent clear there. Slip goes for the redirect. Caesar, he's awkward. Papo gets the touch, but Elephant is gonna be there. Slip, third man, gonna get beat. His teammates are back in time. Papo gonna miss that one. A nice 50. Caesar is up for this one. Goes for the fake, but Slip does not fall for it. Jason Wolf, a pass mid to the left side. Papo, it's gonna bounce mid. Slip, it's to the backboard. Jason Wolf, he's got a free ball. Gets the 50, 40 seconds left. This is do or die. One of these teams is gonna be moving on to the grand finals. Which one will it be? As it stands right now, Elephant gets the double. Caesar gets it back mid. Jason Wolf, he drops it back mid. He's there, and it's so close to going in, but Slip gets the save. Caesar plays one over. There's only 15 seconds left. Win or go home. St. Cloud needs a goal. 10 seconds left. 7 seconds remaining. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. They need to keep it up. Slip is gonna drop it down, and Hibbing is going on to the CLMN Grand Finals, and they're gonna be taking on, of course, me, Grape, the Minneapolis Magic, in a tough one, game 7. Take it away, Karin. Come on.
All right. What a hype match to end off day 1 of the MNCS LAN. I was on the edge of my seat that whole series, but again, great content. Huge shout out to both teams. Again, St. Cloud Jets playing their hearts out. They looked amazing. Sadly, they will be going home, and we will be seeing Hibbing Outlaws tomorrow. But remember, tomorrow we are coming back with our semifinal matches for MNCS and the grand finals for MNRS, CLMN, and MNCS. You're not going to want to miss it. It's going to be a ton of fun. Way more people are going to be here. The energy is going to be up. Get some rest. Get some sleep. Get a good, get some tea in. Make sure your voice is ready. But you know what? Before we end here, I just want to again thank you all for showing up today. The crowd, the hype, the vibes, they've been immaculate today. Absolutely amazing. And again, shout out to all the staff. There's a lot of stuff that came into making this event possible. So shout out to all you guys. And of course, to the fans. We will see you tomorrow morning with our semifinal matches.